Hey everybody, so today I have the new Cougar case. I'll have to move the camera around a little bit because it's so large it's hard to get it all into the frame. This is the largest case that I ever have used and I absolutely love it. Now they show it with lights and everything. The lights that come with this do not light up. I'll show you those here in a moment as well. What I'll do is I'll open up the side panels. I'll show you the build. I'll show you the space that you have, the wire management and everything that I've done here, and to give you an idea. I'm also going to be swapping the fans in here. It does come with a few fans. They're not RGB. I am going to be swapping out for this pack here of some RGBs. All right, so here's where the viewing side would be, and as you can see, it is pretty large. This is a full-size ATX board in here, and I do have a pretty tall CPU fan. And we could go just a little bit taller. I've thought about getting an Noctua. As you can see, you could also fit a full-size card in here. This is a 3090 Ti for reference. This also has an air guide that helps distribute the air around in the case. It does come with a couple fans here in the front and one here in the rear. You could also put some fans up here at the top, which is what I'm going to be doing. And you could also fit a radiator both up here at the top, and you can fit a radiator here. You could also do 320 millimeter fans. So here in the front is where you'll have your power supply. You can remove this completely and you can get in there and work with your power supply, feed your wires and everything in there. So much easier. It's really nice. And then you just cover it up. Now, if you wish to remove this and take it off, you can do that. Now, I do recommend these support brackets if you have a very large heavy card. All right, let's go ahead and open up the other side panel. So just like the other one, just pull that up and you'll easily be able to remove this whole thing. Now, I didn't do the best wire management, but overall it's not horrible. But just look at all the space in here. You got a lot of space. You could put 2 full-size hard drives right here if you wished. I don't know how many people still use those. I use them in external backup drives, but that's about it. And then you have 4 slots where you can put some SSDs. You could also change these over to put some SSDs in there as well. All right, so while I have this all opened up, I'm going to go ahead and put those other fans in, and then I'll demonstrate those fans here at the end. All right, so we are back, and I swapped out the fans in this case. These are the old fans. You get 3 of them that do come with it. They are fairly silent. They do have decent airflow. They just lack the RGB if you are interested in that. Now what I did is I did remove that bay and I threw 3 fans in the front, 2 at the top, and 1 in the rear. We have the hub on the other side, and everything is all connected with the hub. You have the header that you can connect to your motherboard as long as you have that connection. If you don't, you still have a remote control that you can control it all. You can use Aurora Sync with this. Let me go ahead and put the covers back on. That way you can see everything with it completely built. All right, and here's how it looks with everything put together. Now where that bay was is a little bit of a darker spot, so you can't see it quite as well with the camera. I can see it a little bit better in person, but the camera does kind of fade that top one a little bit. It is a little bit darker with those little slots on there. Anyway, this case is massive. It is one of the easiest that I've ever built in, and I just really like it. There's going to be some cons, like I mentioned. Some people are not going to like where some of that viewing window is cut off there. And the other thing is that this does not come with the RGB fans like they do show in all their pictures. So you will have to swap out and put your own fans in if you wish to do so. Now, like I said, it does come with those 3 fans. They do work pretty well. They have pretty good performance. They decent airflow, speed, all that. They're just not going to light up for you. Anyway, definitely take a look, consider it. I think it's a great case.